Welcome. The inspiration for the recipe I'm going to create for you today comes from two different things that are near and dear to my heart. The first one's my mother, who was a really fabulous Southern cook, and she could take a bite of any meal and then tell you exactly all the ingredients and how to recreate it. It was really amazing. She used to make me a fantastic little breakfast that was called Hen on a Nest. It was really simple. It was just a piece of toast with an egg dropped in the center and cooked to sunny side perfection. You know, when you're a little kid, those little things, no matter how simple, they mean a lot. And so I've carried that with me my entire life. The second inspiration for this recipe comes from a French pastry that's called Oeufs sur la plate petit suisse. Now, I don't speak French, but that's how it translates to fried egg pastry. So how I'm going to duplicate that pastry for you is by using the Philadelphia white chocolate indulgence. That adds an extra little flavor to it, and it looks really great, and I think you'll enjoy it. Thanks. And we're going to use as our main ingredient the Philadelphia white chocolate indulgence. You want to put in your Philadelphia indulgence into your mixer bowl. And you're going to add your 1/3 cup of sugar. And your vanilla. And I've got it on a low speed. 1 on my KitchenAid mixer works really well. Once you have your pastry cream made, you're going to put it in the refrigerator and let it chill for 15 minutes. When you open your pastry dough, you're going to have 2 halves. We're going to use one at a time as we're working. You want a little bit of light flour on your counter or parchment paper, and a little bit of light flour on the top of the pastry. Then you're going to begin rolling your rolling pin over the top of it. And take your pizza cutter, cutting the pastry in half. Now roll the 2 pieces together, slightly like so. So now you want to take and cut this portion in half. Repeat that with the second half of your pastry dough. After you have both sections of your pastry dough rolled out and cut, you'll end up with 4 equal sections. Cut off your corner edges with your pizza cutter like so. Okay, now we're going to make a little nest for our cream. So we just roll just lightly in the center, leaving the edges so that they're raised a little bit. Next, you're going to take your pastry cream, which was made out of the white chocolate Philadelphia indulgence that was also mixed with eggs and sugar and vanilla, and you're going to drop about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half onto each pastry dough. Keep it just in the center, like so. Then you want to make sure that your apricots that you had chilled are semi-dry, and you want to put one in the center so it appears like an egg yolk. When you've completed this step, you'll have 4 even pastries that you'll bake in your oven. You're going to bake your pastries now at 375 degrees for 30 minutes. The last step you're going to do is take your apricot jam and combine it with that 2 teaspoons of water. Then take a pastry brush and brush it on the outside of your pastry. It's going to give it a little bit of sheen, but it's also going to give it a little bit more apricot flavor and a little bit of sweetness to the pastry itself. Just like that. Okay, let's see how this tastes. This one's for you, Mom. Ooh la la.